divorced father, Timu version. I can't tell if he's selling weed or crystals to divorced women.
You know, Ann over here, he's my boy. He thinks he's doing so great, okay? But honestly, he just really looks like me if I went to rehab before we got through it.
Hey, why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 raped Ann.
Only under God. All right, guys. No, I am very happy to be doing a charitable show about like for Alzheimer's because I had an uncle that had it and I had a great grandma that had it. But I find it pretty ironic that they're giving away free weed prizes. Like it's like the only show that is striving to cure Alzheimer's but also cause it.
That's right. That's how we do it here. We cure Alzheimer's and then we drag our comics down the toilet. All right, guys. Without further ado, let's give it up for our host venue, the Thirsty Hound. Guys, every Wednesday night, get in on the 9-ball summer tournament. It's just $40 to enter. And if you're hanging out on the White Horse Pike on a Wednesday night and you're not gambling, what are you doing? Hand jobs? Sally is offering hand jobs after the show behind the dumpster. Please give your donation to Alzheimer's before you give Sally your deposit. Okay.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. I'm more concerned with it. They already have like 50 pool tables in that room. Why do they need 2 more fucking pool tables? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, you still gotta fucking do pool in here? Like, that's ridiculous. Get rid of the fucking pool tables. That way we can dance in this room. People like the girls want to dance. All right. It's a sausage fest in there. Girls don't want to play pool. They want to dance. You know, you guys are ridiculous.
About me, I was actually, despite everything I've said so far, I was raised really old-fashioned. My family are immigrants, so really like old school values, and that's leaked into my personal life. I started dating somebody recently, and we had like that big talk on whether or not we're gonna have kids. And I told him, like, I do want to have kids, but I gotta do things the right way, right? Like, there's gotta be a ring on my finger before I pop out a baby. I can't be another Hispanic baby mama. I can't be a stereotype. Gotta do things the right way. So long story short, I'm on my 9th abortion and still no ring. But you gotta do things the right way, guys. God is watching. It's like really important to do things properly.
The best thing I got right now is there's 2 tables keeping me in here, so 2 tables, 1 comic. Alright, that's it. I'll tell you something today. This was fun. This just happened like a couple hours ago. I'm trying to film this skit, and part of it revolves around blowing shit up. So I decided to go to the fireworks store today, and I was like, hey. And the guy's like, do you need help with something? I'm like, yeah. I'm trying to blow up a bunch of army men. In our current climate, that came out wrong. Until my wife decided to tell them it's toys. Toy army men. It's the key word. So, I don't know. Guys, I haven't been in a billiards place in probably 20 years. Last time I was in a billiards place was down in Tampa, Florida, when I met a girl in there who I thought was really cute, and I figure, all right, I'll let her hustle me a little bit. Unfortunately, I was just losing no matter what. But I thought I'd get in there. Unfortunately, she was just trying to pay her rent, all right? And from there, I thought, like, all right, I'm going to get my pool stick chalked tonight. And that didn't happen. Just shot snowballs into the gutters. It's a pool joke, apparently.
Jackie, I'd like to describe you as the Dr. Doolittle of DelCo. Can you tell us a little bit about your pets?
Well, I'm just going to keep it real. Yes, I'm a little bit of an animal addict, okay? Even though I look like a professional addict of everything else, okay? Yeah, I mean, I got animals like crazy. You go into my house, I'm in a 1-bedroom apartment. I got an exotic bird, sun conure. I got a 5.5-foot-long Colombian red tail, 3 bearded dragons. We got a gecko. I got 3 turtles. I got a chihuahua. I got 2 cats. One of them is currently pregnant. She looks at, we currently call her Fat Cunt. Okay. Also, Aunt mentioned earlier, yes, I do run a comedy show in the neighborhood right now No, I'm not personally gay. Okay, I got 2 kids of my own. But like I said, I got a lot of gay friends. I could care less. Okay, it's all about unity, bringing people together, and laughter does that perfectly. And one of the biggest things I get asked are like, "Yo, are they going to be cool there with jokes? Can we joke around with them?" I tell people all the time, "Yeah, relax, dude. If they could take a dick, they could take a joke."
From the Stratford Diner. If you guys are hungover and you have $20, you know where you can get a good breakfast.
Right on. Okay.
All right, tell your joke to them.
Okay. So, why is a one-night stand with a man like a snowstorm?
What?
You never know when he's coming, how many inches you'll get, or how long it's going to last.
All right.
I have a joke. What is the difference between the G-spot and a golf ball?
What?
Men will actually look for the golf ball.
So give it up for Joey, everybody.
Hey, Joey! Yeah.
What does Shane Gillis's Lincoln Center stand-up show have in common with the last time I had sex?
What?
It lasted for 20 minutes and then a black guy came out.
Roll sponsor. What's the name of this company again? It's Fresh. Our pre-roll sponsor tonight is Fresh. If you guys select the pre-rolls tonight, you get the freshest fresh that Fresh has. This is the perfect solution for when you're done breastfeeding, for when you finally kick that motherfucker out of your house, or for when you finally get that expensive car repair out of the way. Time to celebrate. All right.
Who in here likes waking up the head? Anybody? Hell yeah, you. Just women? That's crazy. I love waking up the head. It's amazing. We don't talk about it as much. But it sucks when you're dreaming about your dead grandmom. Okay.
Adam's got a joke. And Adam also from the diner, from the Stratford Diner. Remember, guys, breakfast under $20, unlimited cup of coffee. The jokes there are free as well.
It's a very small one.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Why are teddy bears never hungry? Because they're already stuffed.
Oh, that was a cute one. They don't have to be dirty. Give it up for Adam, everybody. This is not at the Wells Fargo Center. This is not Helium or Punchline. This is alt comedy. And this is where you get the real shit. Steve doesn't talk like that at Helium. And we got alt comedy producers here, and Gaby's one of them. Gaby is producing a show Monday nights at the Mile in Runnymede.
I should come out.
That place was formerly called Savita's, and the food was fucking horrible. I'm so glad someone else bought that place. Okay, Jack is also a producer of an alt comedy show. And they have alt gender at that show too, right? Your host is trans. Your co-host is trans.
We have a drag queen as my host, as a matter of fact. Yes.
How cool is that? And it's right in the heart of the neighborhood at 13th and Lombard. The show's called 254 Laugh Lounge. It's Tuesdays in the neighborhood. You know how you guys can smoke weed right outside the door of this club? You can smoke weed right on the balcony of Jackie's show. So it's another 420 friendly show.
Really masculine man, or someone who's a little fruity. Like, there's like no in between for me. But my favorite thing is telling them that and watching them panic trying to figure out which one they are. That's a fun little game I like to play. It's really fun. I like that. But I also, it's weird. Like, I'm independent politically. Sometimes I lean a little liberal, but I usually date Republicans. It just is like it's a thing for me. I date a lot of large white guys, and that's kind of the brand that they come in. But also, it's just. But also, I think it's like an ancestral trauma thing, like with like being like most Latin women I know like large white men. I think it's like ancestral trauma from all the conquistadors over the years. I don't know. I always say though, it takes a true conquistador to conquer this Amazon rainforest. What I'm saying is I have a bush guy.
Because every 6 months to a year, I was moving to a different location, had to make new friends. So real estate was perfect for me. Because that's what realtors get, single-serving friends. I know everything about people when they come to me for those 2 glorious months. I know your debt, I know how much money you have, I know which spouse is cheating on the other spouse. I know that your kid shoves crayons up his ass. We get the texts all day long. Text in the morning, text at night, text in the shower, text all right. Yeah,
Further ado, the Dr. Doolittle of DelCo, my former roommate and one of my best friends, Jackie Wills.
All right, how's everybody doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Yo, let's give it up for Aunt Pascale one more time, man. Let's make some noise in here. Right, man, awesome guy. Like I said, yes, my name is Jackie Wills, okay? Let's get the obvious shit out of the way, okay? Yes, I'm up here skinny as shit with absolutely no fucking teeth. And surprisingly enough, no, I don't want your spare change. Let's just keep it real, okay? Look, I'm not gonna bite anybody. Okay, let's be honest, even if I did, don't be a little bitch, it's not gonna hurt anyway. Okay? Like I said, dude, I get it. I look like Johnny Depp if he never went to rehab.
You picked it!
Where do pirates get their hooks?
Where?
Oh, a second-hand store.
All right, a penguin is driving through the desert on his way to Las Vegas and his car breaks down. He pulls it to the mechanic. The mechanic says, all right, it's going to take me about a half hour to look at it. The penguin's like, okay, I'm really hot. I'm going to walk next door to the 7-Eleven and get some ice cream. Penguin walks back. He's licking his ice cream cone. He walks back in. The mechanic's like, I think I found the problem. It looks like you blew a seal. The penguin says, no, that's the ice cream.
What do you do if your wife starts smoking? Slow down and get some lubricant.
Hang on, I'm practicing.
I told you this one days ago.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember.
All right. Pirate walks in a bar with a big ship's wheel on his belt. Bartender says, that's quite a buckle. Pirate says, arg, it's driving me nuts.
Give it up for Amanda, everybody. Bob, you got a joke? Bob was one of the owners of the Thirsty Hound here. Give it up for Bob.
It's a little bit long.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So this young lady's at home. It's Thursday night. It's ladies' night. She doesn't have any money. Payday's tomorrow. She figures she'll go to the bar and she's got a way. She's going to get a couple of drinks, right? So she goes to the bar. She gets in. She's dancing around. She goes up to this guy and she says, listen, I'm going to tell you a riddle. If you answer my riddle with a riddle, I'll buy you a drink. Otherwise, you got to buy me a drink, right? He says, okay. She says, if a storm there came to be blew my pussy out to sea, how would you get my pussy back to me? He's like, whoa, I have no idea. That's, listen, he buys her a drink, right? So a little bit goes by. She's finished her beer. She wants another one. And she goes up to another guy. She says the same thing. I'll buy you a drink if you answer my riddle with a riddle. And she says, if a storm there came to be blew my pussy out to sea, how would you get my pussy back to me? He goes, thinks about it a second. He goes, I don't even have any idea. He buys her a drink. End of the night, nobody left in the bar. There's one grizzly old guy with a beard. I think it might have been that guy over there. He's sitting there, right? And she goes, I know, I'm going to get me one more drink before I go home, right? She goes up to him and she says, hey, listen, end of the night, I'm going to tell you a riddle. You tell me a riddle to answer it, and I'll buy you a drink. Otherwise, you buy me a drink. He says, okay, lady, go ahead. If a storm there came to be blew my pussy out to sea, how would you get my pussy back to me? She says, bartender, I'll take a Coors Light. He goes, whoa, honey, you didn't even give me a chance to answer. He says, if a storm there came to pass, I'd rest my balls upon your ass, and if my cock it was an oar, I'd row that pussy back to shore.
My wife thinks I'm fucking crazy. She's making me go to couples counseling. Anybody here ever go to couples counseling? Yeah. Good. There's a lot of respectful women here, that don't deserve to be slapped. That's great because Mine, like couples counseling is the worst thing ever. We go every single week, and the counselor, who was a guy, would just take her side on every single issue. Just like, yeah, why don't you put the toilet seat back down? Like, fuck you, dude. Like, he just wanted to fuck her, you know? He just wanted to fuck her. And I was so sick of it, you know? And they're just bullying on me. And one day I finally, like, I stood for myself, like, I'm gonna be a man, you know? I want to be a man. So I walked in and I kicked open that door of the counselor's office and I said, hey, queer. You know, I called him gay. Not because he was, just because it was a manly thing to do. It was deemed, you know. I said, hey, listen. I have needs too. You know, I have needs, so let's talk about it. They're like, okay, what are your needs? Like, we're not having sex enough, so how about that, Mr. fucking, you know, couples counselor? Yeah. They said, that's a serious issue. Men need sex. Like, we're gonna work something out. And so they did. And what they came up with was a sticker chart. Yeah. So like, you know, like when you're like in kindergarten class and like you have a good day in school and like they give you a sticker on the wall at the end of the day, and like after like maybe 5 good days at recess, you get 5 stickers. You get like an ice cream sundae party or something like that. Like we had like the same exact type of system. Like if I was a good husband, I put the toilet seat down, I took the trash out, whatever husband shit you're supposed to do, I get a sticker on the wall for that day, you know. And the system was set up like if I get 5 stickers, I get a hand job. That's 5 good days in a row. If I get 10 stickers, I get a blow job, you know. 15 stickers. Sex, you know, like good old school vaginal intercourse with like God watching from above, and we're making eye contact, like love making, you know, love making. And then if we got 30 stickers in a row, we got to have anal sex. Yeah, but it's like it's a use it and lose it system, you know. So most of the time, I would just like get 5 stickers and just take the try hand job, and then be back to 0, you know. Over and over again. You know, and finally one day I was like, fuck this shit. Like, I'm gonna go the whole way, and I'm gonna have anal sex, not on my birthday, you know, not on Christmas, just on a random Tuesday in January, you know. I was super excited about that. So I was the best husband. You're probably a really good husband, right? But I was better than you. I was so much better than you. You have no idea how good of a husband I was. Like, I was like, putting the toilet seat back up, I was taking the trash out, I was listening to her stupid fucking stories. I called her mom on her mom's birthday and had a half-hour long conversation with her. I mean, I was just slam dunking it, just slam dunking. So, you know, basically, she started catching on to what the fuck I was doing, you know. I see her in the corner, like, rubbing lotions on her hands, like, hey, you want a hand job? I'm like, you put those nasty, slutty hands away. You know what I want, you know. And then basically, she started, like, taking the stickers off the chart that I wasn't looking, you know? So I went to Walmart and I bought stickers that I put on Mom when she wasn't looking, you know? And finally, the day came, I got all 30 stickers, I went in the bedroom and I waited for her to come in, and she jumped in, and she was wearing a strap on, and she fucked me in the ass. Tricked me.